My character, I have to fix my mods and stuff, so yeah, my character's hairless right now, so I got to go back and, change some things, but, yeah. That happened, though. That actually happened. So, last time we were playing here, we're doing the, Dead Money DLC, you know, one of the most hardest DLCs, but also the most challenging DLCs in this game here. Right now, I got the Eastern Rat away. Let's see, weight value. The unarmed increased by 3. Hell yeah. Alright, and I think we're good at that point. Okay. So now looking here, let's see. God, it's been so long since I last played this game, y'all. Honestly. It feels like it's been like forever. Okay, so now it's time for us to activate the Gala event. I keep... Disbearity, when you gonna quit pressing... Oh, is my leg broken too? Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. Alright, let's go up here. Yep, that happened though. And that's how challenging this DLC. I need a medical bag. That's what you said before. Yeah, it's fucking crippled leg. Oh boy. Yeah, it has been that long, man. It's kind of funny how, like, when you're in first person mode. Did I look that? Yeah, I did. Sure did. Gotta turn on that Pit-Boy light. Okay. Oh boy. Goddamn bear traps. Now, depending on how, like, I don't know, like, after watching the Fallout TV show, I just had the urge to play more Fallout, you know? Okay. Damn it. I don't think I can make pass. Oh, let me see. Let me put on God mode for now. Let me see here. All right, yeah, see. Okay. So that means, like, because I put on God, yeah, it's like literally right here. No, well, probably because it broke. Maybe. Yeah, it's like your collar stop beeping, so that means I can take it off, right? Right? That means I'm free. Free at last, free to last. Okay, duct tape, nah, I'm good. Now, the thing is getting actually into the Gala event. That's gonna be the problem. If I recall, you gotta fight off like a whole horde or whatever. Throwing spear. This damn crippled leg though, man. I don't see any bottle caps in there. But I do think I'm taking some damage though. Yo, what's going on, Ronan? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I am taking at least a little bit of damage here and there. Let me go ahead and quick save because I could step on the trap. Okay, good. See, yeah, that's what this one. I need a doctor's bag though. Ugh. It is what it is. We're just gonna have to live without it. I only have like what, 11 chips. You also use it. How you doing? Stream's going pretty good. Just started not too long ago. Only been streaming for about what, 10-15 minutes, so it's not too much, not too long. But yeah, it's going, man. It's going. It's been a while since I played some Fallout New Vegas, so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and load this up, and then later I'm gonna switch it up to some Persona 5, where I can go ahead and finish that game. But how are you doing? And what you been up today, Ronan? You been Ubering today? You know, let me go to the medical district. All right, the way her body felt like that kind of scared me a little bit, but. All right, boys, we're found. Oh, shit. Okay. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Okay, get out of that, dude. You kind of fucked. My character's kind of crippled right now, so like, I can't really make any plays. No, let's do it. That crit, nice. What's up, knife? How you doing? Go on. I might be a crippled man. What did he? The hell did he go? Don't tell me that's another one. Oh, that's right. It becomes unconscious because. Yeah, let me go. You ain't playing RTS? Yeah, not today. The way how I stream is I gotta get through a couple plans and stuff first. Like the way how I stream is like when I live stream is for mostly variety kind of stuff, and then like what do you call RTS stuff is mostly for VODs and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, fine, thank you. You just missed home a few hours ago. You have the weekend pass, so it's nice to have a home little after 2 weeks in Gaza. You tried the fourth game, but so yeah, Fallout 4 is like, how can I say, Fallout 4 is, in terms of story, garbage. Gameplay though, the best. Like, if they were to incorporate a good story and gameplay, then you'll have like the best Fallout game. But you know, It's Bethesda, but Bethesda's not really known for its stories, you know. But yeah, I mean, how I usually do is like when it comes to like live streaming stuff, I always do live streams for variety kind of shit, and then when it comes to like anything like strategy wise, it's always usually VODs. But no, I do sometimes play a strategy game every so often. It all depends how I feel. Like right now, my mission right now is to, I felt like playing the Fallout, you know, New Vegas. I was like, you know what, I'm playing the Fallout New Vegas. And then after this, you know, I gotta finish Persona 5 Royale. Since someone actually paid for me to play Persona 5 Royale, so I gotta finish that. Well, technically, what I mean by paid is that if you subscribe for on Patreon for $20, you can choose what game to play, and I have an obligation to finish Persona 5 Royale. Never played the Fallout series? You should definitely check them out. Fallout series is pretty great, honestly. It's a pretty great series. Like my recommendation, if you want to play Fallout, like start, you know, getting into the Fallout game stuff, right? I will definitely say playing through Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas first will probably be your best route. Especially when you can get these games for hella cheap. Like, you can get these games for less than $5 or $10. And that's with all the DLC, if I recall. Like, it's worth it at those prices. And then, fucking Rad Roach. Now, if you're feeling pretty frosty, though, I would say definitely play Fallout 1 and 2. What's my top 3 games at the moment? Now, are we talking about just games in general or like game series and stuff? Because like, if we're talking about games in general, I'm gonna say it's kind of challenging, honestly. Well, let's say like, because I play a lot of I play a lot of stuff. You know, of course, I play RTS games and you know, RPGs and stuff, right? I have to go to my Steam library. So like, if you want to talk about game series, right? My favorite game series that I like to play are mostly RPG games, such as Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and man, in the Fallout series. Those are my top 3 favorite series, actually, in terms of like playthroughs and stuff like that, you know, because I actually quite enjoy them. Now, individual-wise, though, when it comes to strategy and stuff like that, individually, Total War is one of my favorite strategy series. I have them all and I play them all. Age of Empires is one of my other favorite series that I like to enjoy and play. Speaking of which, like, I didn't get into multiplayer Age of Empires until I started playing Age of Empires 4. I'm actually gonna die, though, if I don't get 80 type of healing. Like, deadass serious. Wait, kind of what you're going to usually spam one game before moving on. I play like as of right now, I've been playing through a large variety of games. Like, I've been literally deadass serious playing through like 5 games at the, like, as of right now. Like, I'm juggling between games. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like freaking juggling. Like, it's like when I'm get done like streaming or something like that, right? So you're turning cigarettes. Okay, I did not know that gives me caps. Oh shit. Well, what gets me like the best healing right now? Because your boy is like hella weak, and I can't get a freaking whatchamacallit. Got a little. So what I'm doing right now is, of course, I'm doing this DLC. It's called Dead Money, which is actually one of the hardest DLCs in Fallout New Vegas, and it's hard because it's basically like it turns this entire like game into like a survival deal or whatnot, and so you have to try to survive. All right, let's see. Instant mesh. You got to enjoy your stream session, bro. Hopefully, yeah, think. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, that's what I'm working on this year. That's the challenge this year. But I appreciate you for stopping by, hanging out for a bit. You have a good one. Stay safe. And also, Yusuf. I didn't know. Yeah, I heard some things happen over there, dude. Like, you know, on the news and stuff. You know, I barely watch the news, so keep that in mind. But I heard some things. So I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad that you're safe. Like I said, war sucks on both sides, dude. But I'm glad you're safe though, man. Because it's always good talking to you. having good conversations and stuff. Did that give me a level up? Oh, let's see. My crafting sure did. You know, when I play video games, I actually have a huge problem. You know what the problem is? Pressing escape in order to exit out of a menu. Like, dead ass serious. Also, towards the end of the stream, I am going to do like a news video, by the way. Like, I haven't done a news video in a bit, so I'm gonna be planning on doing one. We're gonna be talking about some things. I might talk about the Assassin's Creed drama that's going on, or I might talk about the Microsoft issue. I might talk about both, depending on how I feel. So every time you guys see a little tick, by the way, it's my HP going out. So example, like I have 300, I have 31, right? What the fuck? The fuck did I step on? Like, I didn't hear a trap. Alright, good. Toaster. Now, you know, I never use ghost vision. Let me, what is this ghost vision? Huh. Okay, look at the map here. No, I'm gonna reload that. Fuck that. You tell me I didn't step on that trap before? Alright, looks like I need to go around. Let's see. Where the fuck is this? The one bear trap right there. Okay. Alright. I see it now. Dude, these bear traps are pissing me off. Oh my god. That's one thing I gotta start watching out for, is looking at the ground. You know, as a tall person, we normally don't look at the ground like that. Oh shit. What the fuck? Yo, chill, bro, chill. Yeah, I'm dead. That's what I said. Well, if it's no, it's like your bro that you shouldn't know. It's mostly crap in the news, but since last summer you was dropped into the reserve on and off for something like 5 months. You spent like 70% of the time in the Gaza Strip. Damn, dude. Nah, it's freaking wild, man. And you know, how long has it been going on for? Like what, 2 years, right? I think it's been going on for about just about 2 years now. Okay, I'll crit. Oh, that crit. Dude had a bear trap fist. Let's go ahead and quick save. Hopefully I get out of this area. Okay, all I have is 6 coins. I'm gonna have to save these coins for like some sort of stim pack. Something, yeah. Something spicy. We took my turf because this round only started last October, even though I don't know. For us, they've been saying like the whole conflict's been going on for 2 years, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So like, the main reason why I heard about this and stuff too is that like my mother's been in the hospital, and I've been with her in the hospital. Me and my sisters and stuff. She's feeling pretty sick. What the hell? So we've been taking care of her stuff. I'm dead. Once I seen that, I knew I was dead. Fucking dead, dude. Glad it didn't fucking hit me. This fucking sucks. Okay, let's see. Throwing spear. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut on God movement this far. Holy shit. Like, having no HP is like, holy shit. It's so shitty. Hardcore mode, at least in this DLC? Yeah, it's fucking shitty. Yeah, that's not the threat. I'm just showing. Yeah, she's feeling a lot better now. She's actually, I think she's getting out the hospital now. We don't know exactly what was wrong for her, other than like her potassium levels are low and stuff, you know, and her being dehydrated. Let me see something. Actually, I need to do a quick search. Hold on. Okay. Wow, I actually even died in hardcore mode? I mean, God mode? What? Wait, you could, hold on. I literally just died in God mode. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, what? Yeah, Garrett, hopefully, dude. Yeah, like I said, she's getting out today, so she was in there for like past 3 days. But you know, the American, what do you call it? System, healthcare system's pretty shit, though. Like, honestly. Like, for me, I'm just like, Mom, how much money are you going to spend? I mean, I'm glad she has insurance, but, you know, American... Hold on. Dead money. Like, why am I dying in God mode? The fuck? That's so weird. Like, this is my most hated DLC, by the way, y'all. Just keep that in mind. Like, I hate this DLC with a passion. All right, good. Like that random, what the fuck is like randomly, I think that's a bug. It has to be a bug. I'm literally dying in God mode. What the heck? That's actually insane. What the fuck is that? I wonder. I wonder if it's because. Hmm. It's like if my. It's like once my buff out runs out, I'm like dying here. Let me actually see something here. You know what it is though? Yeah, I think it's because it's the collar. That's what it is. It's the collar. That's definitely the collar. The man, basically, I'm gonna hear. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. I think I know what it is though. It's because there's a certain portion where I should have died. Here, actually, let me see if I can reload it here. Well, I can't because this is hardcore mode, so it's like way back here. Hmm. Hmm. I may have to actually put on a mod. Cause what I think it is, what I think what it is that so I had used God mode to get past a certain portion. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get through it because of yeah, I may have to actually do that. Yeah. So what happened was to get past a certain portion of the game because my leg was crippled. Right. I wasn't fast enough because when I fast, I'm just going to constantly die. So what I did was I turned on God mode, in which that makes the like so the collar that you wear basically explodes right there if you get out of if you go out of way, and so like that, and so I'm randomly just dying because of that. Because I don't know because there's no beeping. Yeah, see, there's no beeping, so it's not. Yeah, I see why now. So it's not that I'm dying, it's just that there's no beeping and I don't hear the beeping. Yeah, hold on. All right, so you know what? Let me actually, I'm gonna download this mod real quick. Hold on. And then I'll download it and then I'll turn it off. That's all I'll do. Because that's exactly what it is. So we're gonna, I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna cut off the game real quick and then we're gonna turn it back on. Like, holy shit. All right, so let's see. Because, yeah, I shouldn't be dying God mode. All right, so let's see here. Let me download this mod. Nah, I appreciate it. I'm like, shit, that's toxic as fuck. I'm dying in places where I shouldn't be dying. Okay, hold on. API error. What kind of error are you giving me right now? I wonder if I have to reintegrate this with Nixus. Hmm. Yeah, because I mean, did it download this mod? Okay, Nixus category assignment map. You wish to proceed without setting category. The proceed disable automatic Nix map is stop configure. Okay, it's trying to place into a category. Okay, no, I'll just install the mod. It's fine. We'll see how this mod works it out. Now, you sir, heard about that Assassin's Creed controversy that's going on? If you don't know, I can sure give you some links. Because my dude, it's pretty funny. All right, so let's see here. Let's see if this mod will do the trick for me. Now, I don't know if you're into the Assassin's Creed series, but there's a lot of weird controversy going on. Yeah, I'm just dying randomly. What the fuck? Okay, so hmm. Interesting. I wonder if I just stand here if I die. Yeah, so something is killing. I don't know what. What the fuck? Okay, let me load it back then. Let's load it from right here then. Okay. Now I'm gonna start hard saving. So quick saving it. We're gonna hard save. My boy's like literally missing like all his shot. All right, so let's do another hard save. All I need to do is just get past this area, and I'll be fine. Like, I just gotta get on the inside. All right, there we go. God damn, a third one? Oh yeah, let's lock this right here, and then okay, download that. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm sure it's quite funny because people can be upset over nonsense and act like idiots, but you'll forgive me. I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, in the last 4 weeks, you only had access to your cell phone one day. Easy 2 days because phones and GPS. No, it's all good. It's all good. No, the current controversy is it just started yesterday. So Ubisoft has released their latest trailer for the next Assassin's Creed game, and a lot of people are really up in arms and I guess pissed off because instead of using an actual Japanese like male character, they used Yusuke, who was a African who traveled to Japan in the year and around the year like 1590-ish, and he was under Oda Nobunaga, I recall. And this next entry in Assassin's Creed series has two main characters, by the way, a female character and also a male character. And a lot of people are mad or pissed off because the male character is a black guy. And like, so I'm gonna talk about it in just a bit. Okay, let me see. RP limits like weapons real 21st and faster than normal. Charge. I really should work on some melee. You have to understand Night Stalkers. Consuming Night Stalker squeezing now grants perception +1. You get an additional 50% use in that? Sure. Yeah, so I'm only using God mode until I find out what the fuck was killing me. But you'll know what's going on when I go over it though. Like, oh yeah, so that's right. So uses. I don't know if you've been looking in the community tab here on YouTube. I have, YouTube has we have a community tab here where I usually post like a lot of channel updates and stuff like that. So part of that community tab here is that I had stated that within the month of June, I will not be live streaming whatsoever. That's more so because of the fact that I am like restructuring my channel, by the way. And so part of that restructure is when I come back in July, when I start coming back and streaming in July, right? I will make this channel more of a gaming news channel, but also it's still doing live streams and of course let's play stuff like that. Now, when it comes to, what I stated, like, when it comes to, like, Let's Plays and stuff and live streams, all that, that's kind of like, that's basically a staple on my channel. Like, I keep that as a staple. Like, I know that they don't grow me, like, a lot of views and stuff like that, but I don't really care or slash mind. And so, yeah, so like right now, I've been starting to reorganize, do a couple things to my channel, change some thumbnails around, do some fixes here and there, make things a little bit better. I mean, I still got a long ways to go in that front. I'm gonna also be talking about more Warhammer stuff in the future as well, so. Fuckers have so much damage resistance. Okay, but it's sort of, so there's no problem if they did, at least from my point of view, but I can understand why people get upset because they're pushing a progressive agenda down your throat, because it's like you're forced to choose between a black guy and it playing, well, that is true, like, because they give you like a choice, right? Because they said the samurai character, which is the retain, whatnot, right? He's the, I guess you call it the strength kind of character, right? And if you want to play like the traditional Assassin's Creed route, then you could play as, the female, correct? And now the female, though, she's at least Japanese or whatnot, which is like, I guess you say fine, right? Or whatnot. But I feel as though now, and because this whole SBI, DEI, whatever, I that people come up with nowadays, I feel as though it's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be like that, but it's more so to me, at least, like, a lot of this stuff, what's the saying? Fruit from the poisonous tree, right? A lot of stuff, it's coming off as like racism in a sense, because this is probably like the third time I feel like this. If this game came out like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, fine. But now, because this culture war is happening, right? It's coming off as very anti-black. It's like, because I always say this, right? When it comes to progressive things like SBI and shit like that, you know, I'm fine with like diversity as long as I'm not being pandered to. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference though. I don't like being pandered to or preached to. You know, that's my thing. That's my case. What's up, Knight? Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing today? What's going on, homie? And we're gonna talk about at night. If you stick around, dude, we're gonna talk about that in about an hour or so. Yeah, see, this is what was killing me here. So it was I was right. It was the bombs. I was fucking right.
Can you hear me? Damn transceivers. Let me link the callers to the speaker in the tower, then... There.
Silent girl, gonna go through the show with noise.
Ready. The both of us. I'll keep Dog locked in his cage. You just open...
Come on, partner. Just get ready to run when you do, I sure will. Think you feel as bad now? You haven't seen half the hell this town can raise.
Finally! Now, the gates will open, and so will the skies.
All right, that's the casino. That's this faithful casino that we've been working towards to get to. So, fun fact about lore and Fallout New Vegas. So, this casino, by the way, was supposed to open up about before the war, basically, right? And so, because the bombs dropped, this casino was never able to open up. Am I questioning it? All right, there we go. So we're good. In case something like this happens.
You inside. Can you hear me? Power's fluctuating. Emergency power. Oh, you are in. Good. Thought that might be the end of you. Unfortunately, your friends also found their way here. Knocked unconscious, just like you. Wondering what happened? You were hit by casino security. Detects anything far, radioactive. It subdues the visitor. Moves them if needed. Getting interference from old recordings. The guests who were trapped here shut that noise off. This is the past you're walking through. Few have ever seen it. No one else ever will. I worked hard to get here. It'll give me what I need before I leave. And they'll always welcome me back.
Now, look for a way to wake this ghost up. Remind it, it's got guests.
Oh my god. That mic, that fucking mic, holy shit. Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to set my game here. Okay, there we go. There we go. You're a PC guy anyway, so there are games that are fun that I play on computer. Example, Red Dead Redemption. You think so? You want that console life experience? You know what's crazy? I actually have Red Dead Redemption, but I've not really played it like that. Like, dead ass serious. Oh, there's one more thing I need to do too. Hmm. There's a radio somewhere. Don't worry about me, bud. Don't worry about me. So right now, the only bug that's in the game right now for me is I can't hear the collar beeps, which it's okay.
Work it up, slowly. Emitter frequencies lighting up everywhere. Damn recordings. Dead echoes in the frequencies. Casino security is shutting down, opening up its vendor and gambling programs in the back casino. Still might be something for sale. Maybe something can help you now security's shut down. After you're done looking around, head to the lobby and we'll deal with you, friends.
Fuck, what did it give me? Oh, I traded chips from... Hmm. 20 free war money. Okay, 20 chips. Well, 5 chips for $5. Okay, I'm getting money here. Oh yeah, that's where you can gamble. But I'm not much of a good gambler. I'm just saying. No, it depends on type of game. Strategy game guy. See, I'm mostly a strategy game guy, and pretty hard to play. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, question. Have you gotten the chance to try out Thrones in the Cave, by the way? Because I would like to say that DLC is one of their best DLCs, bro. I actually enjoy. I actually find myself playing a lot more Total War for the DLC.
Casino's woken up, paying attention to us. Good. Wondering what happened to your team? Looks like they got moved to other floors. Interesting. Maybe that's why.
Hurry up and deal with the FEV reject. He's of no use to us.
Being. Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
Okay. Do a little bit more of this here. Get a little bit further.
Open the gas valves. A single spark, or he sets off his collar. The casino's going to burn.
All fired. You? Master. No, not Master. Dog, do this. Yes, he can.
God and dog.
You caused this. Coddled him. Protected him. Now I'm going to have to take control from... You. You need to go. Run. Dog is going to burn voice. Burn voice out. Burn it away.
If y'all don't know, God and Dog have two personalities, and God is the more dominant one.
Dog is tired of voice inside. Tired of being in another cage. Again. Try to kill this human, Dog. Kill them. If this casino is destroyed, good. It'll kill the old man, too. The one who shouts at Dog. The voice shouts. And to stop the voice, Dog needs to burn it up.
Dog, that voice doesn't control you, all right?
Dog tried to shut it out. Tried to hurt self enough to make it quiet. Shh, Dog. Let me handle this.
Dog, Master is here now. Master wants you to stop this.
Master? Master, Dog, hold
Speech
your
always
calm.
prevails.
Voice.
Unfortunately, you didn't get to play. You stuck at or two because finances. No, I get that. I understand.
Your pull is stronger than mine?
Hopefully,
No.
when you get your finances to get better, you can
I've
get pick it
minded
up.
Dog, protected him
My
far
finances just got
longer
better
than
because
you
I didn't have a
ever
job for about a
have.
month and a half.
He
Now
won't
I got my
listen
job back
to
for the
you.
most part.
If Master sent you, Dog is listening. Dog never thought of the voice as small, as something he could hold. On for much longer. What are you doing? What do you want Dog to do? Voice is small now. Dog choke the voice.
Now hold it tightly by the neck. Now sink your teeth into it and tear it apart.
No. Knows now. Voice was always small. Dog could have torn it apart, eaten it all this time. Tear it. Apart, Dog. We cannot be apart. You need it. Dog.
Is it like the pup man? Yeah. So basically, to give you like a small little backdrop here, is that we're basically
Than ever.
manipulating this mutant here who is schizophrenic, either schizophrenic or has double personality disorder, which I'm going to go with that. And so you have God and you have Dog. God is the more dominant voice who is more aggressive, while Dog is the one who's more lenient or, you know, sensitive, I guess you could say, right? So what we just did here was we basically got Dog to control God or whatnot, because God, in a sense, wanted to kill everybody.
Now Dog speak. Now Dog not afraid. And hungry. Dog will obey. After that, Dog find food. Tear apart food. Eat. Chase it down.
Along with him. Shut up with your mouth so that idiot will kill us all.
But now I need to turn off the valves here. I can't find...
You there? It's Dog. Dog can hear himself. Voices. Is in cage? Locked. Now Dog speak. Now Dog not afraid. And hungry. More hungry. Dog find food. Tear apart food. Eat. Chase it down. Can't run.
There's still gas.
Eat. Finally, until Dog is full.
Oops. There goes one here. All right, cool. Yeah, and I mean mutants, man. Mutants. That's all I can say. So yeah, this is not one of my favorite DLCs for the most part, because this, I mean, it's a hard DLC, especially in hardcore mode. But the thing is, for me, it's more so that it's just a challenge part to it, like just to get to it, like to this point in the game, because with this DLC, I'm already like basically halfway done, basically, right? And so, because when you're inside the casino, this DLC just it's a bit easier, I guess you could say. But when you're outside the casino, though, it's a fucking challenge. Your door is hermetically sealed due to the gas leak. While a maintenance key can override the lock, it will not open from the inside unless the gas valves are shut off maintenance. Yeah, there's a bomb somewhere.
You've got one of the floors reestablished. Good. Accessing the music archive now. 2 more to go. Oh. See, the casino is on the other side. The majority happens to come with the doors. Now they can go in the back. Stay over there and don't try and relieve yourself, or I'll let the caller do its work.
Hey, bullets that took? Gun is garbage. There we go. All right, and right here, this is where I'm gonna stop it with this DLC right here. Now, there's a lot of fucking editing I gotta do when it comes to this DLC. Y'all definitely dead ass serious. All right, let me go ahead and hard save it right here, because yeah, that DLC just to fix all the bugs and stuff took a lot out of me. I'm gonna be honest with you. But like I said, there's a lot of shit that I gotta edit out of it. I mean, I'm still gonna be streaming. Keep that in mind, y'all. I'm just about to switch up games. We're gonna switch to Persona in just a sec. Your boy just got to stretch his back and everything out. Like, goddamn. Your boy's getting old here. But no, that's why I try to tell a lot of people. Like, when I live stream and stuff, live streaming is always variety. That's how I look at it. I always do, variety stuff during the live stream and all that kind of shit. Because that's how I feel like, it just helps introduce, variety and all that kind of stuff, basically. What I'm trying to say. Now, what I do want to talk about, though, is this Assassin's Creed fucking shit, though. Dead ass serious. Because, we all got opinions on things, and do I really want to talk about it? That's the question. Do I really want to talk about it? Is it that easy to talk about it? That's the question for it. That's the question. Because it is that easy. Some people might call me Disbearity. Your opinions are wild. Yeah, I mean, they kind of are. So, one thing's for sure. When I get my shit together, though, one thing's for sure is that I need to pick up Ghost of Tsushima on PC because I never got to play it on console. So when I get that chance, I'm gonna play that game and finish that out. Oh yeah, tomorrow will be Total War, Warhammer 3, and some indie games tomorrow. So keep that in mind, y'all. Like I said, me and a buddy. Oh yeah, and also too, another thing. See, there's a lot of shit that I'm missing today. Another thing is that me and a friend of mine, we got a couple of videos planned today, right? Or planned. I came up with these ideas. The videos are going to be basically tier list videos. Okay? Basically, we're going to create tier list videos over Total War 3's DLC in general. Then we're going to talk about each, DLC separately. So we're going to be talking about Shadows of Change, Thrones of Decay, Champions of Chaos, stuff like that. So we're going to go and we're going to talk about them. Like, there'll at least be like about 20 to 30-minute videos talking about each legendary lord and stuff, and how 200 views a video. Yeah, that's what I'm working on here. That is what I'm working on here. That is the one thing I'm working on. I'm gonna redirect that to Persona. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and let's just go ahead and talk about this Assassin's Creed thing real quick. Because I want to talk about while it's fresh. So, where is the trailer for it? And also, let me get ready to switch screens real quick. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. Okay, that's on Steam, so don't worry about that right now. Where's that trailer at? Because yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about while having the trailer in the background. So again, we're gonna make a video out of this, y'all. Keep that in mind. While I get everything, all this shit set up. YouTube. All right, there we go. So I'm not gonna have any audio playing for you guys, but let me go ahead and change this up too. Bum, bum, bum. Where is that scene? Oh, I'm fucking trolling, dude. Hold on. All right, so yeah, this is the Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer here. Let me actually go ahead and we're gonna black this out real quick while I get this set up. Ugh. So first, we're gonna look at this IGN article real quick, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and get on into this. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Disbearity here, and today we're gonna be talking about this Assassin's Creed Shadows controversy here, because this is a wild controversy, and I think that this should be talked about. Now, I don't like to really talk about things like this, but it's pretty crazy on how this, like, there's a lot of discourse going on between, Assassin's Creed and just the franchise in general. Now, Ubisoft aside, because, if you're not picking up the game because of Ubisoft, that is perfectly fine. So, first, we're going to go through this here, and this is an article by IGN. As you guys know, we don't really care too much about IGN, but, hey, they still post articles, and we get to judge things for ourselves. So, Feudal Japan is the most requested setting in the Assassin's Creed 16-year-old history. Now, people have been requesting this from what I hear around the graveyard, or, for about the past 10 years, first off, right? So, that's what Marco Alexis Cote, Vice President Executive Producer of the franchise, tells him in a presentation about Codename Red. Now revealed to be officially titled Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's the game that will finally grant fans their long-held wish. It will provide a deeply detailed digital recreation of Japan in 1579, complete with its legion of samurai, shinobi, Portuguese merchants, and Jesuit missionaries. If you love this year's Shogun TV series, the Assassin's Creed Shadows is poised to let you bask in the world. All right. So, as you guys like it just stated here, Assassin's Creed Shadows, these are the some of the screenshots here that you guys can take a look at. It's not too bad. So, how this game, from what I understand, is that you're going to be playing as two protagonists here. You're going to play as Yusuke, and then you're also going to be playing as, what's her name? Her name is like Noi? Something Neo? Something like that? So, Yusuke is the samurai here that's going to be basically like the brute force powerhouse of the game. He's going to be able to use katanas, fucking other various weapons, bows, shit like that. While the female, is more so the assassin stealth type here. Not a bad looking female character, a lot of people don't like the way how a lot of modern women are looked at or created, and she looks pretty great for a modern female, I guess. Hey. We all like big anime titties too, but it's whatever. Okay, so scrolling down here. As always for an Assassin's Creed game, we try to pick the setting that is pivotal moment in history that can allow plenty of gameplay opportunity, explains. Okay, the director, in a story in Ubisoft Quebec. So this is Ubisoft Quebec that's creating the game. For Shadows, that pivotal moment is the 16th century Japan, specifically the Azuchi Momoyama period, and the area of transition between the Civil War-stricken Sengoku period and the peaceful Edo period. It will be the last time that samurai would fight in a major battle, and the last time they would have strictly military role. With the samurai active and fighting force during the era, it's unsurprising to discover that you'll be able to play as one. What is surprising, though, is that this is the samurai's heritage. And the first Assassin's Creed Shadow will allow you to play as a real historical figure. If you know your Japanese history, you may be familiar with Yusuke, the legendary African samurai. Now, we're going to stop right there. We're going to talk about him real quick. All right? We're going to talk about him. So, this is Yusuke. So, from various sources that I looked up and read, stuff right. Now, I'll be honest here. I'm not a historian or whatnot, right? Now, keep that in mind. I'm not a big historian or anything of the sort, correct? But from what I did my research on is that from various sources, from what I read, this dude Yusuke is either a retainer or he's a samurai. But other than that, and he was under Oda Nobunaga. Now, if I say his last name wrong, I'm sorry. I butchered that. I'm sorry. Okay. Now he was under him, or whatnot. Now I can show you the various sources or whatnot, but this is from what I see. So people are arguing that he's a retainer, he didn't do much, he was given land, he whatever. Or some people are saying yes, he was a samurai, he fought in a battle or two. And for what I understand is this: the character, when his master or when Oda died or whatnot, right? He brought his head back to his son. Correct? If I'm wrong. Now, correct me in chat if I'm wrong. He brought his head back to his son, and, you know, he basically was told that, you know, he doesn't have to commit seppuku or anything of the sort, but he can go back. He went back to the Jesuits or whatnot, and then I think he got shipped off to India, something like that, from what I know. But that's all for what we know. But for the most part, though, this dude is a real historical figure. But other than that, it's a big what if scenario. You know, it's a what if scenario with this character. Okay, so they're able to play around with him. So online, though, there's a big contrast because apparently everybody became a historian and stating that, you know, this character, it should have been Japanese. I mean, it's fine. I mean, to me, it don't matter. To me, honestly, at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. To make character was Japanese, was black, could have been white. It don't matter. Okay. You have your Japanese representation, which is a female. Now, I guess what people wanted was probably a Japanese male, because what they're stating is that in other various Assassin's Creed games, you know, Ezio was, I think, Italian. You know, you had the dude from Assassin's Creed 3 who was Native American. So stuff like that, you know. And now when it comes to Japan, they took Yusuke. Now, do they have other samurai they could have based this character off of? Yes, they do. Yes. I agree with you 100%. They have other samurai. But what they wanted to do was, I guess, use a historical figure. But could it be for brownie points? Sure. I don't know. Y'all don't know. But hey, at the end of the day, for me, I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan. I enjoy it for the most part because, you know, when I play these Assassin's Creed games, I got to be mentally prepared. You know, I got to be. So that's how that works here. And then a lot of the discourse, though, it's just asinine. Like, because apparently they keep saying that Assassin's Creed has always been historically accurate. It's never been the case. It's never been the case. It's historical fiction, y'all. Like, why does it matter now? But it matters because it is Ubisoft, and also it has to deal with this whole FBI, DEI, whatever kind of stuff. And so, yeah. Now, I will say this. You may be familiar with Yusuke, the legendary samurai. Now, I wouldn't say he's legendary samurai, well, because we don't know a lot of information about him. But, of course, he was born in Mozambique, and he was brought to Japan in 1579 by a Jesuit missionary, and went on to serve the mighty daimyo Oda Nobunaga. There we go. That's the Nobunaga. Now, keep in mind, though, from what sources say, some people say that, you know, Nobunaga is evil. I mean, he could be. I don't know. You know, now, again, you can strike from the shadows. As though Yusuke is a foreigner eye, shadows will explore a tale of honor, justice, and belonging. But this is the only story you'll experience. Replicating the format of 2015's Assassin's Creed Syndicate, shadows will follow two unique protagonists, played in tandem. Starring beside Yusuke is Naoi. I think I said her name right. I don't know. A swift, agile shinobi whose talents make close to life Assassin's Creed's traditional hero archetype. The fictional daughter of a real historical figure, Fujibayashi Nagoro. Noi is a very different character to Yusuke. He is a bold fighter. She's the hidden blade in the shadows. It's through her, you know, that Ubisoft are able to seemingly rediscover the series, self-roots, in a manner that surpasses even last year's Assassin's Creed Mirage. So that's basically how she's playing, and, you know, it's cool. And so, like I said, though, whether you like it or not, you know, at the end of the day, let me go to this screen here. I feel as though, I mean, it's Ubisoft. If you want them to fail, let them fail. Don't buy the game at all. It's just that simple. You know, if you want them to succeed, or at least play the game and try it, go ahead and try it, like, or whatnot, right? Now, when it comes to me, am I going to buy it, play it? I don't know, because I already got like 30,000 games on my list to play, and I can't sit there and afford to add one more just because, you know, to add it to my list. Because, you know, if I haven't freaking finished off Origins or Odyssey or Valhalla yet. So keep that in mind. But this whole controversy, though, is pretty simple. Not simple, silly, in my personal opinion. Here, let me go. Actually, let me go back. We're gonna go finish off this article. We're gonna finish this off real quick. Hold on. We're gonna finish this off real quick. So, so basically, how this is, by the way, is that it's still let me actually find y'all a real quick breakdown. Hold on. I'm going to give y'all a quick breakdown of all the features, because they're going to be going over the features in the concept art. Let me show y'all a quick breakdown of what's coming to this game. All right, let me go. Let me get my other source here. My other source was a Reddit source. Hold on. I know, right? Reddit source. Crazy. Okay. Where are we at? Where is it at? I had it in my what you got, and I lost it. I had it in my shit, and I lost it. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Damn it! I actually literally had it. I may actually have to go back. But you know, though, I might just go ahead and just read the article in full, anyways. Just go ahead. If I can't find it. No, it's not it. Mm-mm. You see, that's what happens when you have stuff and then you lose it. Always happens to the best of us, honestly. Oh, back up. Okay, so yeah, I cannot find it. I might have to look at my cell phone, and because I know I read it earlier on my cell phone. That's right. I pretty much saw it. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know. Hmm. You know what? Here, you know what? I need to do. I need to give y'all some show you guys like some of these posts on Twitter real quick. You know, that's actually pretty insane. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And you know, I know that I said Twitter. You know, Twitter's everything. It's a lot of things. You know. All right. So first off, here we have this person. We have a Japanese person here. There's a couple Japanese people, by the way. You know, translated post here. This guy says, Yusuke has been featured in a lot of fiction, so I thought he would be well known, but maybe he's actually quite unknown. During the Sengoku period, he was sent to Japan as a slave. His black skin was unusual, and he was taken by Nobunaga. He was given a name and became a samurai and was candidate for the castle lord. He was on the Nobunaga's side during the Hanojo incident. He was overlooked by Kechi Mitsuhide, and his whereabouts are unknown after that. It's such a romantic story that no wonder he's the main character. So that's by a Japanese person here. I guess these are depictions of Nobunaga. I'm not Nobunaga. I'm sorry, Yusuke. And let's see here. Now this person says here, translate. I didn't know there were people like this. This person is strong protagonist vibe. All right, that's you know you can read a couple here. You know I'm like, look, if Japanese people if they're cool for it, then it's whatever, right? But then you know we got a lot of other different people here. You know, let's keep going here. Look for others, yeah. Well, it looks like that I probably have been blocked. I've probably been blocked. Yeah, I've actually been blocked from this post. But yeah, I think what I posted was like I posted something of the sort like Yeah. I've been blocked. I said, bro, chill. I said, just look at the source, dude. Like, I just pointed some Britannica stuff, you know. I looked on Britannica, posted some things, and boom, you know, it's not that hard to like find some information, you know. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. But yeah, it's like, so here goes one here. Like, if you have issue with these two characters being a major part of the stories about historical Japan, but you have an issue with fictionalized rendition of Yusuke being Assassin's Creed Shadows, you're just racist. And then like there's some other stuff too. Like there's a couple people who did a couple takes and whatnot. If I can find them, let me see here. I probably can't find them, honestly. Probably can't. Actually, let me see. Let's go to my For You page. Here we go. That's actually where all my information has been laying down at. Let's see here. But it's just it's like shit like this though. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just at the end of the day, all I can say is this. This whole gaming like era right now, in my personal opinion, it's just cooked, and I feel as though things got to change, man. Things got to change, y'all. But I don't see that ever happening. I don't see that ever happening. But yeah, that'll be it for this. I'm probably gonna go back and I'm gonna add some things to that. But y'all, we're gonna switch it up here real quick. We're gonna switch it to some Persona 5 Royale. Give me a hot minute, and the stream's gonna send y'all over there, and then we're gonna play this for a bit, and then I'll see y'all like in the next like 30 seconds. I'll see y'all.